Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. We're going to get started right away with those current conditions. It is cold out there, and we are getting ready and bracing for some of the coldest air of the season and the most dangerous wind chills we've seen possibly in a couple of years across the valley. First and foremost, we are 2 below now at Fargo, and we may not see temperatures rise back above zero until next week at the earliest. It looks like our wind is tapering off just a bit, not as gusty as it was for much of the day. I want to point out just how dangerously cold this is by taking a look just to the north of us. The cold air mass that's getting ready to move in. Already we're seeing wind chills to 40 below, and we've seen that before. Dangerous, yes, deadly even. But near Baker Lake, we've seen wind chill values in excess of 80 below, so like 83 to 84 degrees below zero. Some deadly wind chills heading our way. Now, we won't be in the 80s below. As a matter of fact, with the new wind chill formula used to calculate these wind chill values since the early 2000s, I've never seen anything that cold since before when we used the older formula. Here is a look at the 0 degree line. It's moved way to the south, so all of us falling below, in fact, teens below as forecast near Walhalla, Langdon, and Devils Lake. Park Rapids also probably pretty close to that level. Factor in the winds and look at this. Langdon 32 below on exposed skin, Rolla 43 below on exposed skin, so it's nasty out there already. Wind chill warnings for the north, wind chill advisories south. All of us dangerous wind chills right through the entirety of our weekend. Your hour by hour forecast as we go through the early hours of the overnight. We will remain breezy, but we have really seen a few breaks in the clouds, and that cold air will continue to spill its way south through the valley. As we go by morning, we're looking at air temperatures in white here between 10 and 20 below across our area. Lakes country the same. Look at these wind chill values in pink here, and you're going to see between 25 and 45 below in most cases as we start out our Saturday. And it gets worse in the mid-morning hours because that wind picks back up. So the wind chills in that early half of the day will be brutal, and in some places close to 50 below zero. Exposed skin can freeze in 10 to 20 minutes with wind chills like that. So again, we want to remind you, put that survival kit in your vehicle with things to stay warm. Should your engine stop, have things that can keep you warm if you don't have that engine to rely on. Tomorrow afternoon, temperatures stay below zero, and we're talking even colder tomorrow night with some nasty wind chills continuing into your Sunday. More on that in a moment. 6 below to start. Temperatures continue to fall as the wind picks back up by mid-morning. Wind chills will be biting through the mid-morning and all day, really, as temperatures try to climb to near zero, but they won't have much luck in most locations. Maybe a few in the far south will have a chance at that back to near zero. Tomorrow night looks even worse temperature-wise with already 10 below by bedtime on your Saturday night. Take a look at your hometown forecast here, and these temperatures show most of us will be sub-zero at 3 in the afternoon. As a snapshot, we will have peaks of sun, but it will not feel pleasant out there at all. In fact, dangerous cold continues. And here's a look. We talked about Saturday morning. On Sunday morning, the air temperatures will approach the coldest we've seen this season. Some of you could kiss 40 degrees below for an actual air temperature in the far north, with wind chills approaching 60 below. And we did have some 60 below wind chills across northwest Minnesota a couple of years ago. So it's certainly kind of going to revisit that. It looks equally as cold on your Monday morning for many areas. So brutal conditions right through the weekend into the start of your work week. We're going to see a lot of this with this cold of air. We're going to have a lot of ice crystals in the atmosphere producing halos, sundogs, and, well, this is a beautiful shot, an example by Angela. Thanks for taking the time to send all your awesome photos in. We appreciate you. Sunday cold, Monday not so warm. We'll stay below zero. Next week we have a shot of some of us on Tuesday, but in Fargo I think Wednesday. Look at these morning temperatures though, still teens and 20s below all week long. And then it looks like another Arctic slap comes into the following weekend. We'll keep you apprised of all of that. Mike?
Oofta.
You can say that again.